Hello dear viewers and learners, Assalamu alaikum. This is Babul Akhtar is with you. How are you doing? Well, hope you are doing best. Today I'm going to teach you how you can speak in English using past simple tense. This tense is very important to speak faster, to speak good in English. Also, this tense is very important to write good English. So today I'm going to discuss about tense in details. I'm very hopeful that after watching this video from beginning to the end, you will be able to speak in English using past simple tense. You will be able to identify this tense very well, and you will be able to make many good sentences using this tense. So let's start. So we are going to learn about past simple tense. You can form past simple tense into two ways. Form number one, subject plus was were plus predicate or noun verb. Like, I was a teacher, he was a nurse, they were farmers. Here, was were have been used as main verb. So, this is also past simple tense. Let me write here the example using the past form. He was a doctor. Okay. She was a nurse. They were farmers. Okay. Then we have seen that for singular subject was is used, like for I, she, he, it, Korim, always use was. Okay. And we, they, or any plural subject we will use where. All right. So if you follow these rules, so you can make now a lot of sentences. Just you use here any noun. So you can see that here was and were have been used as a main verb. And after this main verb, you will use noun or non-verb. You can say he was a teacher, he was a student, he was a like a typewriter, so he was a computer engineer, she was a doctor, they were farmers, they were like workers, they were like butchers, anything you can, any professions you can add here. So you can make a lot of sentences using this structure, right? Now we can make this one as a negative. Like, if you want to make it negative, then just we will use not after the to be verb. Like, he was not a doctor, she was not a nurse, they were not farmers. So I can write here, he was not a, what I wrote first sentence, he was not a doctor. Then she was not a nurse. Then they were not farmers. Okay, so we have learned how to make this sentence as negative. Now we can make this sentence as an interrogative, like here I'm writing was he a doctor? Okay, was she a doctor? I've written nurse, nurse. Were they farmers? So this is interrogative. So we can also make this sentence as negative and interrogative, like wasn't he a doctor? Wasn't he a nurse? Weren't they farmers? Like we can make negative and interrogative sentence in this way, like was he not a doctor, or was she not a nurse? We can also make this sentence as a contraction, like wasn't he, wasn't she. In this way, wasn't he a doctor? Or we can write wasn't she a nurse? Then we can write weren't they farmers? So you can see that how to make positive, negative, interrogative, and negative interrogative sentence to a past simple tense when to be verbs have been used as main verb. So in this way you can practice more faster, you will speak more faster, you will make your own sentence and you will speak faster. Then you will see that you are speaking more faster than what you are. Like he was a doctor, he was not a doctor, was he a doctor, wasn't he a doctor? Like they were farmers, they weren't farmers, were the farmers, weren't the farmers? So in this way you practice again and again, then you will see that there will be a tremendous development in your speaking Believe me, if you don't believe me, you practice it for 1 week, then you will see a result. So now let's go for the second structure. So what was the second form or structure? Subject plus verb, past form plus object or other words. We know the past form of the verbs like go, went, write, wrote, eat, ate, swim, swam, run, ran, finish, finished. So this second verb that I told, went, ate, finished, swam, these are the past form of the verbs. So after the subject, we will use these verbs. Then we will make a lot of sentences using past simple tense. So now let's go for the practice. Okay? Like I wrote a letter yesterday. Then I or she watched movie last week. We can say he met his friend long ago. I saw my friend in 2010. So this is the form subject plus subject I, she, he, I plus verb past form wrote, watched, met, saw, then object a letter, a movie, his friend, my friend. So I told you another things like without object you can use other words. If there are many sentences where there is no object, like if I write I went to the bazaar, so where did I go? I went to the bazaar. Here this bazaar is not an object, so you can say it as other words. Now we will learn how we can make negative interrogative sentences to the past simple tense. Okay, so to make, and before going to this, I want to discuss another things for your information, and this is very important to remember. That is the keywords to remember to identify past simple tense. What are the keywords? How you can identify that these are past simple tense? When you will find in the sentence yesterday, last week, like last week, last day, last month, last year, or ago, long ago, a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 weeks ago, okay, or last Monday, or in 2000, in 2010, in 2005. These are the keywords to identify past simple tense. So now let's go for how to make negative, interrogative, and negative interrogative sentence to past form, to a past simple tense. So to make negative, we will use the auxiliary verb as did, okay? So did is the keyword, especially to make negative. To make negative to a past simple tense. How you can do? So like I wrote a letter. If you make it negative, I did not write a letter yesterday. I did not write a letter yesterday. Then actually you can write any sentence here. She did not watch movie last week. She did not watch a movie last week. So the other examples like he met his friend long ago. I saw my friend in 2010. So I think you can make negative to these sentences. Now let's go how we can make interrogative sentence to this past simple tense. To make interrogative, very easy, you use this did before the subject and everything will remain same. Like here I'm giving the example here, did. So did I write a letter yesterday? Did she watch a movie last week? So you have seen that, or you can see that I've used did, then subject I, then after did there will be no past form of the verb, there will be base form of the verb right. What? Whenever you will use did before the subject, then or after the subject, then the next verb will be present form. Always. You must remember this one. So did I write a letter yesterday? Did she watch a movie last week? Then we can make negative and interrogative sentences to the past simple tense. Like Did I, what was the sentence? Right, let's yesterday. Did I not write a letter yesterday? Or we can make this sentence as a contraction, okay? Didn't I write a letter yesterday? I write a letter yesterday. So you can use this. So you can make negative and interrogative sentences in this way. And as you can see that for each and every subject, did will be used. So there will be no other changes here. So to make sentences using past simple tense is very easy. And in this way, if you practice and if you make sentences using these two structures, I think you will be able to write good English and you will be able to speak in English. And what you need to practice. You need to speak. Speak with your friends again and again. If you don't find your partner, if you don't get anyone to speak, you speak with yourself. And so just what you can do, you can close the doors and windows and then start speaking and make sentences like I was a student, I was not a student, was I a student, wasn't I a student? Like I went to the school, did I go to the school, didn't I go to the school? So in this way you practice and then you will see a tremendous development in your speaking. You can speak faster than me. So dear viewers and learners, hopefully you have enjoyed this tutorial and it will help you to develop your speaking. I'm very hopeful. So if you want to get my next video on spoken English practice, so please subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon so that you can get any notification whenever I publish any new video. So in the next tutorial, I'm going to discuss how you can make sentences using WH questions. So stay tuned with me, stay tuned with English to Learn channel. Thank you very much to watch it.